Select the patient. Yes to continue. Click on CPOE. Click on medication reconciliation. Amend or start a discharge medrec. Click on prescription history. When the dialog box is open, it shows all prescription history for that patient. It shows the last fill date for the medication. For example, on oxybutynin 7/13 was the last fill at the pharmacy. We'll click Return to Recon Draft, and we will cancel draft. We're going to select a new patient and follow the same procedure. Clicking on CPOE, med reconciliation. We will start a discharge medrec. This dialog box appears when nursing has failed to gain consent or denied consent to patient's medication history. It should be addressed by the nurse. For now, we're going to click yes, and it takes us into the discharge medrec. We're going to list meds by type to separate them out by home meds and inpatient meds and pending prescriptions. We're going to click prescribe on the metformin. We have to address everything in here that has a red asterisk. If we click PRN, we have to input the special instructions for the PRN medication. If we dispense a quantity for a certain amount of days, it should fill out the quantity field automatically. If we have a message to the pharmacy or need to put internal comments, we will do that. We can save it as a template, or we can just save our medication. As you see, it is prescribed, and the secondary dispense has been discontinued because it was put in as an alternate in the pharmacy department. We can add a new prescription. Let's search. Keeping with the theme of things, we will search for glucotrol oral. Select which one we want. And it brings up dosing options. Select the dose, and once again, we need to make sure that we address everything with a red asterisk. Quantity and refills. And again, we can save it as a template or just save. It gets added at the bottom as unsolicited add to the discharge medrec, and prescribe is already checked. You can add another prescription at this point, but we have to address every single item from the medrec. So we're going to DC remaining inpatient orders and make aware of the home meds. There is a pending prescription, so we are going to make aware of that, and because it is not us prescribing it, we want to continue without submitting. At this time, we can complete our discharge medrec. It asks us if we would like to submit prescriptions. We say yes. That takes us to RX Writer, where we can select preferred pharmacy and method of transmission, whether it's to print or transmit to a pharmacy able to handle electronic prescriptions. Any changes we make on this section, if the destination checkbox is checked, will reflect in each medication. If we select search, we can search for an eligible pharmacy by inputting at least 2 criteria to limit the list. Anything that shows with the yellow EPCS box on the service level is enabled for electronic prescribing of controlled substances. prescriptions. Anything that does not have the yellow EPCS box is available for electronic prescriptions, just not controlled substances. If we click submit, it sends our medications out and we can see the status in the status box. Note that if the prescription does not get sent out, Doctor First will send a fax to the pharmacy for us, and that's how the prescription will get filled. You will receive an action item on your home screen that you will need to address.